Chevy is making changes to the Colorado, and some of them are raising serious questions. If you've been eyeing this midsize pickup, there are things you need to know before making any decisions, because not everything coming with this update is as straightforward as it sounds. Here are all 5 controversial changes in the 2027 Chevrolet Colorado explained in detail. Number 5. New comfort features. Passenger comfort is finally getting some attention in the Colorado. Specifically, the 2027 model is going to introduce a 6-way power adjustable front passenger seat, making it easier for shorter riders to find a proper seating position and improve their outward visibility. The seat is going to come paired with power lumbar control, both available through the Convenience Package 3 on Z7-1 and ZR2 trims. All other trim levels will continue with a standard 4-way manually adjustable unit as the base setup. Think about what it's like to hand the passenger seat over to someone who's 5'2" on a long highway stretch. The manual slider gets them close, but not quite right. A 6-way power seat with lumbar control is the kind of thing that turns a tolerable ride into a genuinely comfortable one. And for the Colorado, that adjustment is finally arriving. That said, it's arriving 4 model years after launch, in a truck that replaced a generation which already offered something similar. Chevy is presenting this as a meaningful step forward, which it is, technically, but it's difficult to frame a feature this standard as a milestone when the competition has been offering it without fanfare for years. Better late than never, certainly, but this is the kind of omission that probably shouldn't have taken this long to close. A power seat is easy to appreciate. What's much harder to overlook is what's happening under the hood, because the new engine brings a change to one critical number that working truck buyers are going to feel immediately. Number 4. New engine. Under the hood, the 2027 Colorado is going to swap out the outgoing 2.7-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder known internally as the L3B for an updated version of the same basic architecture, now carrying the L4B designation. The engine is going to retain the same displacement and continue pairing with the same 8-speed automatic transmission. While Chevrolet hasn't published revised output figures yet, the new L4B is expected to bring hardware and software revisions that could translate into improved performance and refinement. For context, the outgoing L3B was rated at 310 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. On paper, a new engine code with potential improvements sounds like straightforward good news, and it might be once the full specs are released. But there's a number attached to this change that's hard to overlook: 7,000 pounds. That is the new maximum towing rating for the 2027 Colorado, a reduction of 700 pounds compared to the previous 7,700 pound figure across standard trims. Here's why that matters in practice. Picture a buyer who runs a small landscaping operation, trailer loaded with a riding mower, a push mower, and a full rack of equipment. That kind of setup can push comfortably into the 7,200 to 7,400 pound range. With a current Colorado, that's within the rated limit. With a 2027 model, it isn't. That's not a hypothetical edge case. That's a real working scenario that this truck is no longer rated to handle. What makes it harder to reconcile is that GM hasn't clearly explained the connection between the engine revision and the lower towing figure. The ZR2 is actually seeing its rating increase to 7,000 pounds, up from 6,000, so the lineup is now converging at a single number. But for the rest of the range, it's a step back. So the new engine is raising real questions about capability, but capability only gets you so far if the technology inside the cabin isn't keeping up with what buyers can get elsewhere, and that's exactly where the next change starts to show its limits. Number 3. New tech features. The 2027 Colorado is going to add a pair of tech features that should make everyday ownership noticeably more convenient. Both the Colorado and its platform-sharing sibling, the GMC Canyon, are going to gain 5G connectivity, replacing the previous LTE modem. Faster data speeds, smoother streaming, and better hotspot performance are all part of what the upgrade brings to the cabin. A Wi-Fi hotspot is going to remain standard across all trim levels, with the data plan continuing to be available through OnStar. The second addition is a factory-integrated universal garage door opener, a feature that has been absent from the current generation Colorado and Canyon since launch. Owners are going to be able to program compatible garage doors and gates directly into the vehicle, eliminating the need for a separate remote. It's a straightforward convenience upgrade, and one that closes a gap that probably shouldn't have been there in the first place. Here's the honest read on all of this, though. 5G connectivity and a garage door opener are useful, but they're not transformative in 2027. What Chevy is rolling out here is largely a catch-up effort, filling in features that the competition already considers standard. The tech additions are fine for what they are, but technology is something buyers can get used to quickly. What takes far longer to get used to is looking at a truck every day that hasn't changed its appearance in years, and that's the next controversy worth examining. Number 2. Styling updates. The 2027 Colorado is going to arrive with a handful of exterior changes. On the wheel side, the LT is going to receive a new 17-inch set, and the 18-inch gloss black wheel option is going to become more broadly available across trims. 3 new exterior colors are going to join the palette: Storm Gray, Serpent Metallic, and Nitron Blue. It's a color refresh that gives the lineup a fresh look on paper, even if everything underneath the paint stays exactly the same. And that's precisely the issue. Walk into a midsize truck showroom today, and the options around the Colorado have gotten noticeably sharper. The Tacoma went through a full redesign. The Ranger has been significantly modernized. A buyer standing between those trucks and a Colorado that has been wearing the same body line since 2023 is going to notice. New wheel designs and a revised color palette don't change a silhouette, and by the time 2027 models are reaching showroom floors, this design will be entering its 5th year with no meaningful update to the body, front end, or profile. Fresh styling is a real factor in purchase decisions, and what Chevy is offering here sits closer to a minor seasonal refresh than a genuine visual statement. New colors and wheels are easy to live with, but there is one decision baked into this generation of the Colorado that no amount of paint or trim updates can fix, and it's the controversy that affects more potential buyers than any other change on this list. Number 1. Bed lengths. The 2027 Chevrolet Colorado is going to continue in exactly one body configuration: crew cab with a short bed, no regular cab, no extended cab, no long bed. This has been the reality since the current generation launched, and for 2027, that reality isn't changing. The crew cab short bed layout suits a specific kind of buyer well, one who values passenger room and isn't regularly dealing with oversized cargo. But consider what happens the moment a load doesn't fit: a set of 8-foot lumber boards, a pair of kayaks laid flat, or a full sheet of drywall. None of that works at a short bed without hanging over the tailgate or requiring a trailer. For a buyer who needs that utility on a regular basis, the short bed limitation isn't a minor inconvenience. It's a deal breaker that sends them straight to a competitor. Rivals like the Tacoma still offer cab and bed variety. Full-size options exist too, but they come with full-size price tags, full-size fuel costs, and the daily headache of parking something that barely fits in a standard space. What makes this especially pointed is the history. The previous generation of the Colorado was available in extended cab and long bed configurations. Chevy had that flexibility and chose not to carry it into the current generation. The truck became more refined and more polished, but it deliberately narrowed its own audience in the process. For the buyer who used to spec a long bed Colorado for weekend projects or a working week on the job site, that option simply doesn't exist anymore. Year after year, the Colorado carries this limitation into each new model year unchanged, and the 2027 version is no exception. The 2027 Chevrolet Colorado is arriving with a revised engine, upgraded connectivity, a long overdue passenger seat adjustment, and a freshened color palette. Taken together, these updates do move the truck forward in meaningful ways, but the pattern that has defined this generation remains firmly in place. Every genuine improvement comes with a caveat attached. The towing capacity drops while the engine gets a new designation. The tech catches up to where rivals already were. The styling refreshes without actually changing. And the single configuration lineup, one cab, one bed, no alternatives, continues to limit who this truck can realistically serve. The Colorado is a well-built pickup with a clear identity and a loyal following, and for buyers whose needs align with what it offers, the 2027 updates will be a welcome addition. For everyone else, the controversies outlined here aren't minor footnotes. They're the reasons this truck keeps losing ground in a segment that keeps raising the bar. In the meantime, rivals are shaping up way more seriously. One of the models that definitely deserves your attention is the 2028 Honda Ridgeline, so make sure to check out our next video. It's getting a full redesign with a way bolder exterior and a V6 hybrid system that will, along with its famous unibody platform, make a clear standout in the midsize segment.